Hello, beautiful souls. This is Elena Fouché. One of the beautiful things about sharing mindful movement with you guys is that it's bringing me back to the use of breath in the body. Where else would we have breath but in the body? And one of my first teachers was Eckheart Tolle via his book, The Power of Now. And that was one of the very first spiritual or self-transformation books I ever read. And it was beautiful. If you haven't read it and you like those kind of things, I highly suggest The Power of Now. It's really accessible, very clear, simple, easy to understand, whether you've ever thought about this kind of stuff or not. And one of the things that I remember from that book is that he talks about how breath is a portal to consciousness, to that part of us that is already in ourselves. It's our thinking capacity, and actually bigger than our thinking capacity. So, he talks about how we have the thinking mind, and then we have what he calls the conscious mind, or I like to call it the bigger mind. And he points out something that we all know. Once you've connected with it enough times, you realize that you are this bigger mind, you are this conscious mind, and the whole idea that you are somehow separate from yourself, that you are somehow separate from consciousness, that there's this big thing called enlightenment that you need to reach that's like outside of you. As he says, that's the thinking mind wanting to create this sort of like big deal about it, and it's just not true. And that's not that I'm saying I'm enlightened. I am saying, though, that I'm definitely connected with this bigger mind, or this consciousness mind, as he calls it, the spacious mind, as he calls it. And it's super easy to do, actually, because, of course, it is you, so it's not like you have to go somewhere to find it, or do something special to grow it or create it somehow, because you already got it. And breath is one of the portals into it, and he said that has always stuck with me, that breath is a portal to you. Breath is a portal to your consciousness, to this bigger aspect of you. And I was just reading him, and he was saying that, one breath is enough. One conscious breath is enough. And what's a conscious breath? A conscious breath is you noticing or paying attention to, or as John Kabat-Zinn would say, attending to, your breath. So it's taking your attention, very simple, and noticing your breath. So what does it feel like to be breathing? What does this breath feel like? What are the sensations of breathing? And you can just do that for one breath, and that's enough. Hope that helps. Enjoy that, and I'll see you next time.